Hi everyone. This is pretty new to me. I have never done a video on YouTube before. I do talk a lot to people in the community, and a lot of people had advised that I should go on here and post videos about things that I see and interactions with others and things that um, the community and others should be aware of. First, I want to talk about people with disabilities and about how they struggle, especially with people out in the community. I know a lot of people think people with disabilities are in wheelchairs or have canes or even have walkers. Um, there's a lot of people with disabilities that if you've seen them in the store or walked past them, you probably wouldn't even understand that they do have disabilities until you do talk to them. I do have one client that I was working with. He um, he didn't have a lot of money. He went to the store and he had a bag of change, and he did not know how to count money. First, because of his intellectual disabilities, and while he was standing in the line when the cashier told him the amount that he needed to have, he started trying to count money, and there was a group of teenagers behind him that did start laughing at him and start making fun of him and told him that maybe he should go back to school to learn how to count money. And this really bothered me, um, mainly because people do not understand or take into consideration people with disabilities always don't have to be in a wheelchair. They don't always have to have walkers or staff assisting them. Some of them are able and are high functioning enough to go out in the community alone. Um, they are very, very vulnerable, and it pretty much goes where people take advantage of them or they get made fun of. This really does bother them. It does almost make an imprint on their memories of people bullying them. I know when I was younger, I wasn't the prettiest girl. I probably still struggle with that. But aside from that, um, I was bullied when I was in school. I was bullied to the point where I didn't want to live. I was bullied to the point where for many years I thought I was ugly. I wasn't worth anything. I struggled with actual value in myself. And it's taken me a really long time to be able to be okay with myself and to understand that I don't have to be the skinniest person or the prettiest person or this or even the smartest person. I am against bullying. I will do anything to protect anybody that is being bullied. And that goes right down to these clients with disabilities. I think that people need to understand more now than ever that there is a lot of people with disabilities and the population living amongst us that struggle with intellectual, maybe even physical or social disabilities, um, that do live under Social Security or that do need our help. And a lot of people judge them quicker than it should be. I think people need to take the time to actually watch a person and slow down your life. I've learned more and more that people with disabilities, their life runs consecutive with ours, but our life is so busy and so fast and just keeps going almost to the point where it drives us crazy. Our life runs so fast. And here they are living the same day as us, but their life runs so slow and their learning process is so slow, but we're trying to hold them to the same accountability as us, and we just can't do that. We need to understand more and more that this younger generation or even the older generation, I work with people with disabilities that are from the age of 17 all the way up to 46, and in every situation I'm learning more and more that these individuals struggle with social cues, they struggle with emotional cues, and most of them do not even understand how to address each emotion. They don't know how to tell you that they're happy or tell you that they're sad or that they're going through something that's just part of their disability, that they don't know how to explain that. um, I've had some of them that I know they were happy, but the way that they told me they were happy was they told me it felt like a bunch of bees were tickling them, and that was their way of expressing that they were happy. So I urge every single one of you today, if you're watching this video, to take the time when you're out in the community, to the grocery store, out to dinner, wherever the case is, the mall, they like to go to the mall, is to take the time to actually say hello to them and understand and learn that our world has so many different personalities, disabilities, and so much inner beauty out there that I urge all of you to look beyond physical beauties and take the time to understand the people that are around you before you make that assumption or that judgment um, upon them. Tomorrow, I will be talking more about people with disabilities and going into financial things, not with disabilities, but I've had a lot of the younger generation talk to me about financial decisions. So I think tomorrow we'll be doing a video on financial help for the younger population that have talked to me and asked me to talk about things that school doesn't teach them, like real life values and things that will help them get further with their education, with their employment, with saving money, maybe even getting to the point to have a mortgage. Anyways, I hope that you guys all like this video. I appreciate you guys all taking the time to listen to me talk about people with disabilities. If you have any questions or concerns, or just have a different point of view than I do, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to hear all the different comments and the way that you view life. Anyways, thanks guys. Have a good day.